So a funny thing happened on the way to the DMV today. Well, actually, at the DMV today, I've been delaying this letting go of my California ID to get my Florida ID, and the authorities here in Stuart are like, "Dude, please, we're not going to comp you this anymore. Just take care of this." So I went and I got my picture done today, and I totally forgot that it is Movember, which would explain this horrible little piece of electric tape that's not electric tape that's growing. This is now permanently on my ID. Not awesome. Expires in 2025. Super not awesome. In other news, uh, whoa, focus. It is post-election blues or joys for many people. And I'm going to speak right now to those who are maybe in a funk, who are more depressed. And I'll speak about the people who are in a place of joy and happiness. But for those who, who feel that they're in a great darkness right now, because both extremes are represented right now in this country, um, as people of God, read the book of Joel. It is only 3 chapters. And that's really hard to find in the Old Testament. But it is 3 chapters. It's going to really take you through the story of God's people. That in the history of God's people, there's always these extended periods of desert time where there's wars, there is starvation, there are locusts, there is just desert time. You're in the desert. You feel there's a drought. You feel that God has somewhat abandoned you in some ways. So where you're at right now and what you're feeling is not abnormal, and it's okay to lament and to shout out at God and to grieve, and even to mourn if you are not feeling good. That's We are called to do that in our scripture. Use lamentations, use the Psalms, use all of that to do it. But there's a part always in the book of Joel where then there comes a time where there's an action time where you got to get right. Get right with God and get right with your passion. So if you feel that a part of your platform was not recognized or is going to be ignored or being neglected by the results of the election, you got to get out there and organize. Use the gifts that God has given you to get out there and fight the good fight. That's what happens. So yes, grieve, mourn, cry, scream, whatever you got to do. I get it. And then at a certain point, got to get out there and organize, support the groups, support the causes that you feel like are probably that might get left behind or neglected. That's what we're called to do. Share your gifts in a healthy and peaceful way. For all those who are joyous, who are happy, congratulations. But we also want to be keeping in mind those who are not happy with this. So you might want to just keep that a little bit closer at bay and come with the heart of Christ to just be present with your brothers and sisters who might not feel the same way as you do. Red team won and blue team lost, so there's a lot of blue team people who might be hurting right now. Come with empathy, and come as the presence of Christ. As Christians, we are not called to be red or blue. We are called to be the presence of Christ. And in doing that, we allow ourselves to recognize the true king of this world, not just one leader of one country. All right. This Sunday is Recovery Sunday. Come check it out. It's going to be really powerful, good stuff, talking about 12-step and other great things that help us to continually to transform our hearts. God bless you, and I will see you this Sunday.